Oh God, I ate too much. Oh, I ate too much. Definitely not a snake, bud. Let's fill out. Yeah, block ban deleted that guy. God, Jesus Christ, unless we're going to say goodbye, was my drug of choice. Jesus Christ. Ugh. It's a legitimate question. It's Cardinal. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh. They didn't lie about al-Baghdadi. You lied about al-Baghdadi. Albeit your name's Sean. I doubt you're Sean Ryan, but you lied about it. I'll put it right in your face, boy. Oh no, but I didn't, son. You goofed. You dropped the ball. No, they dead, son. They dead. They dead, boy. They dead as fuck, dog. They deader than hell. They deader than hell. They're deader than hell. There's no fabrication there. They're deader than hell, boy. Yeah, whatever that means. You're just getting blocked and deleted because you're not going to be above ground much longer. Anyways, not going to waste my time on a useless piece of trash. Blocked and deleted. Fake news is not fake news. It's legitimate news. Blocked and deleted. How my day goes. I got a job. Just putting you in. That's the job. Dude, I don't know why this person keeps honking in the background. Yeah, I'll worry about being a comedian later when I get these. I find out what happened to my special forces unit and people are actually in cuffs. Because our special forces unit died before they got out of Baghdadi. But never mind. No, it's usually adults. It's opposite with me. The youth, surprisingly enough, I don't know what it is. Like, the youth looks at me like fucking Santa Claus, dude. No, I wasn't in the military. I'm a civilian. Even if I was, I wouldn't tell you I was in the military. No, I'm not going to do shows for my special forces. There's no one to do a show for anyways. They're dead. Oh, whoops, I pinned their message. Whoops, I meant to fucking block ban delete it. My bad. Mistake. Misclick. Finger sniff. No, that's just where I put my fingers. My dad used to do it all the time. Whether I'm driving or what, well, like whatever. Cool, I don't care you used to smoke meth. That's a you problem, not a me problem. Anyways. No, I'm not transgender. Jesus. Look at all these losers that are going to die in World War III when it breaks out. I know exactly who to put in the front lines. No, I'm not a transformer. I didn't sell my daughter for drugs anyways. Block ban deleted. I'd be in prison for human trafficking, dipshit. Am I gay? No, bisexual. Was my story? It's in the description of the video, dude. Wait, what? Okay, what are the fuck they got going on about? Wow, Cynthia Pyre is be coming in here to being a useless cum dumpster now. Great. It's like all the women unified against my stream. This is wonderful. This is exactly why I'm going gay. And my wife's probably going to be, not probably, it's going to be a trans female. For sure. It's fucking sad at this point. It's just fucking sad at this point. Oh, I'll have to make more prayers today for America's destruction. They haven't learned they've been conquered by me yet at all. If you like Gladiator, right at the beginning, people should know when they're conquered. It's getting dry. Nah, I didn't get snow a lot of snow this week. That was more last week and everything. Oh, there we go. It's a warm week right now. Oh, I don't know why they're honking in the background. Yes, I drink Natty Daddies. Shitty. You gotta realize I've like enraged all of the OnlyFans models. The whores are angry at me, and you gotta remember women outnumber us 3-1. So that's what the dating thing's like. I'm like, dude, I'm bisexual, so I mean, I've just accepted that my wife's gonna be a trans female. I'm not even wasting my time anymore with women. Yes, they're offended. It's not a lot. The basic common decision to choice. Live in hatred or live with somebody that's going to love me. Give up what, right? I'm trying to hit show on this, but it's lagging like a motherfucker. God damn, dude. Dude, I'm not repeating it again, dude. I told you, like, I'm blocking and deleting this guy. God damn. Acting like that's gonna like, it's like the fucking 40s or something, dude. I don't know where the fuck that is. Eric. Oh. I could actually scratch without my other jacket on. Oh. Why not just date an older woman? Because they hate me too. You gotta realize the last woman I was with had 15 years on me. I was 23, she was 38 at the time. And then she ran off with my kid when I got her pregnant and didn't even tell me I got her pregnant. So that tells you all you need to know about that one. No, women are universally like united. I'm gonna be bisexual. Oh. Don't waste my time. La 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 la. No, I'm angry. I'm usually angry myself. Yeah, I just don't give a shit half these times. Because if I stay angry, I'm gonna go insane. I'm gonna have a fucking stroke. Content do I provide? Everything A through Z. With my first amendment for my opinion, religious belief, comedic special, independent journalism, podcast, pardon all my fucking yachting. Simple, that's a little too much TMI. No, that don't help. So glad I got my ex to leave me and never look back. Okay, whatever that means. It's not cold out right now. I'll be happier when I have somebody that loves me. Like, I don't know at what point y'all are getting these weird misinterpretations, but please stop. Like, goddamn, I'm speaking plain simple English. You act like I'm speaking fucking Mandarin or some goddamn shit. No, I don't have to get in a better spot before I start dating. Anyways, block ban deleted. God damn. I'm about to end the stream and just pray for the destruction of America. And then we'll restart the stream. Like, dude, you gotta stop. I'm not gonna keep tolerating your bullshit. Yes, I believe in God, Jesus Christ, Lord, everyone's sacred Bible. Oh, God. Oh, I got you. That's good. Can't go wrong with God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, for the sacred Bible. I'll be honest with you. Oh my God. I had a whole rotisserie chicken today. I just literally sat outside Walmart, tearing it apart, putting it in tortilla shells, and just eating it with Worcestershire sauce. Smashing some Doritos, drinking some Coca-Cola while I was going through the news and politics. Yeah, it could have been better if the chicken was actually like flavored. It was just traditional. It wasn't like it was like a lemon pepper one or a garlic one. Oh, I gotta stop yawning. The big iron. What the fuck is the big iron? No, it's illegal. It's a felony. You can't do that. That is illegal. Very illegal. Ugh. 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 Stop. Ugh. I'm 32. What? Oh, my hair's standing up now on my arms. It's not as toe compact with 2 layers of jackets on. I got 8 years before I hit 40. Yee! I feel old as fuck. In reality, it feels like I just got out here yesterday. It's now almost been 4 years. I've been out here homeless. So I'm trying to get my ear popped still since I blew my nose out. There we go. Yeah, please take my advice. If you don't take my advice, bro, it's just going to be more unemployment, inflation, and debt. And you will be at war. You should go back and check my beginning streams, bro. I already told you that was going to happen with the first 6 months of Trump. And what the fuck happened? Everything like I've told you is going to happen. Just like you're going to have a new 9/11, which is going to be a massive drone strike in America. You can't exactly EMP everything in America because you've got commercial airlines in the sky. If you EMP everything, nope, that's going down too. Sorry, bud. You're running out of time. You better do what the fuck I tell you to do or you're going to die. You have no choice. I'm going to fuck you up, bro. I am the boss. The first, the final, the last, the new, the past, the present, and the future. I am the boss. There is no usurping my position. You will forever be below me. Okay, we're having a casual conversation about something, or we're playing like pool or something. I don't know. Till then, you're always going to be below me. No, just stop. So tired of the dumbasses, bro. You can't even recognize your special forces unit is dead before they got al-Baghdadi. That's how dumb you are. Yeah, but in the grand scheme of things, you only live for like 30,000 days. Not even. You're not here for a very long time at all. When you start putting it in days, not seconds. Put it in days. Put it in days. To keep pushing through this cancel culture bullshit and getting to my 20, to get to my monetization of my 200,000 people viewing my stream every month to view like one ad a day so I can get about $600 a day. That way I'll be making about $16,000 a month. But right now all my videos are being demonetized, so I make no ad revenue. Albeit you can donate to my stream via YouTube because I'm a monetized YouTuber, but I don't get ad revenue for the videos. So if you were like watch this in the future or like put this on while you were going to bed or something so I can let the ads play so I get ad revenue, that don't even happen that way. My videos keep getting demonetized for some stupid reason. I'd say it's a stupid reason, but I got pretty much all the OnlyFans and all their SIP fans, like, reporting my channel. Literally, meat for the meat grinder during World War III is canceling me right now. It's not showing it's useful and like, you know, worth something. It's on the standard useless, you know, simple, easily manipulated, like, and controlled mindset that I have to deal with on their end. My end, you can't buy me. Like, I'm in control of myself. Like, I win, you lose. Like, you know, I'm not a slave. They chose slavery. I didn't. They chose poverty and slavery. Cracks me up with that one comment, thinks I'm a prophet. It's not think, I know I'm a prophet. And it's not my fault you refuse to listen. That's a you thing, man. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I can't really kill you for it. You just kill yourself more than anything on that one. Even praying for you is going to do me no good. Especially that's where your mindset and heart and soul's at. Like, you're just doomed to fail. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Still thinking about that dumbass comment. Well, I'd restart the stream, but it's just gonna be a bunch of people coming in here talking shit to me, and like I got 18 people in here, no one's really talking, so probably about to just go play World of Warcraft. Be gone for a couple weeks. Again. And just come back when y'all decided to behave. And just keep praying for the destruction of America till you learn your place. Getting tired of this wicked in my country. It's gonna go bye-bye. And I'm gonna get God to get rid of it, for sure. Don't believe me? Just watch. You used to play StarCraft? That's cool. StarCraft was a pretty fun game. I used to play StarCraft. I was a big Karrigan simp. Even when she turned into a Zerg. Nope, give me that shit. Rape me. You can fondle me with your fucking wings. Touch me in a place I hadn't touched before. Oh, God. Hey, Maria. Or Mariah. Or, yeah, Mariah. Just saying. Just saying. It's a squirrel. I'm a squirrel. Ah! I saw that short. That's funny. I'm a squirrel. Ah! Not much. Just bored starting to stream. I've been playing World of Warcraft all day today. Not a whole lot going outside of shit I've not already handled politically speaking. So. Well, I'm not playing legitimately World of Warcraft. It's mini Legion, but it's like a cartoon version of World of Warcraft. And it just recently kind of came out. The highest level, I want to say 75, and no one's there yet. I think the highest level player is level 51 right now. So, like, I kind of joined the game at the right time. It's not like I'm joining a game 10 years late type thing. I'm actually bored, man. I really the fuck am. What do I deal with Ailstrom all day, every day. I'm just bored with killing y'all. It's just too easy. Like, y'all have zero survivability skills. Delusional deadbeat father. Yep, sure. Nope. Dealing with a country that has zero accountability for their actions and they don't want to go to prison yet. Long story short, and they're trying to make everyone else go down with them versus just them going down, getting the fuck out of the way. Nope. Sorry, nice try. Block ban deleted. Yeah, it was. I like Zerg. I like Zerg and Protoss. Protoss was just too expensive. But I was also a noob at the same time. I live in a tent. I'm just kind of over here on the outside of my tent. It's right over here. It's just the sun. I hit the flip around button. The sun, if I try to put it up here, will just glare the screen out. But yeah, I got a tent right over there. All my shit's in there. I mean, yeah, you could Ling Rush if you wanted to. I can move it on this side of the tent now. So. Oh, that's a hole. It's a tank. It's in the description of the video. Corpse. It's like, it takes me 5 minutes to spiel all that out, man. I'm not constantly repeating what me yelling at a state trooper to hit their ass back to a way station that was closed for 8 months and only opened up because I made a Facebook post about it. Like, long story short, sorry. Ugh. That's done. I sat in the sun too long. It tastes like a pine bean. Alright, I'm hanging in there. Same old shit, different day, dude. You'll send me $50 if I shut the fuck up. I mean, you can send me $50. I'm not going to shut the fuck up. It's going to take more than $50 to shut me the fuck up, and even then, I'm still not shutting the fuck up. I'm just going to add that to bribery, to your crimes. I'm going to take the money, too, though. Don't worry. Like, yeah, they bribed me with this. Here you go. No, that's a natty daddy. There's the beer at beside me. Again, bro, if you don't see a vape, cigarette, or beer in my hand, Houston, we got problems. You need to be concerned. I mean, you might as well raise the fucking alert to DEFCON 1. I'll go ahead and tell you now. We got problems. No, it's 8, man. There's 8% alcohol. I hear a cardinal. I just don't see it. Oh, that sunshine in my eyes. Pretty birds, pretty birds. It sucked because through the summer I got quiet. Because like all the damn snakes, I guess, ate all my damn fucking birds. Way. So I wouldn't hear my little chicken nuggets chirping in the morning or my cardinals. Sad. You miss smoking with prostitutes, all. Well, they're online. They're OnlyFans models now. You don't have to worry about much. No, 8.0, bro. $20. I'm gonna buy vandalism shit. Because that's not even true. Fucking added guys is $9.99, $9.59, $9.59 to $10.49, depending on the gas station you go to or store. I'm hoping I'm not out here day 2000. Day 2000, I mean, I'll be out here for about damn near 5 years. That is not the goal here. 4 years, yeah, cool. I got an achievement type thing for myself, like a personal achievement. But other than that, no, I'm not staying out here much longer for 4 years. I don't even want to stay out here for this fucking summer. To be honest with you, I want to quit. But I can't exactly quit because I can't get government housing. I gotta have a disability, or I do have a kid that I didn't know I had that was kidnapped from me, but tearing that all away from her mother and shit, and that whole fucked up situation. It's gonna be fun. I'm not really Jewish. I say I should be Jewish. I'm technically Christian, but okay. Haven't even read the Torah from cover to cover and can claim I'm fully Jewish. Never mind celebrate Hanukkah and everything else. Like, what? Or any of the other Jewish holidays that I know jack shit about. But yeah, sure, I'm Jewish. Because you gotta have a disability or a family to get help. No, I got food stamps. They just don't reload till the 17th of this month. And then I got Medicaid. I meant to go to the damn dentist on the 5th to get checked out, see if I could go through the surgery to get all my teeth pulled out and get dentures. But I didn't have money to even go to my dentist appointment. So I had to cancel that. I got to reschedule that too before I forget. I mean, I could go to shelters, but you have to leave during the day and you can come back at night. But then at the end of the day, I'm over there live streaming and being like, thanks for $50 around 4, 5, 6 different people. Now, if you have Medicaid, like $4. The fuck you mean $5,000? Dude, it'd probably be like $5-10. No bullshit. Medicaid covers it all. I just got to pay a little bit. I'm sure it'll probably be a little bit more than $5-10, but damn near not expensive. It probably only been a couple dollars, but if I didn't have like Medicaid, it probably would have been $100. You know, like I got to call and get I want to say it's the podiatrist for my foot, my toe. If I didn't have Medicaid, I'd have to spend $100 just to go see them. With Medicaid, it's either free or I just got to pay like $1 or a couple bucks. Dude, if you like, at the end of the day, even if you got money, bro, apply for food stamps. Look at the threshold. Because, dude, even an extra $50 every month is a fucking steak. A nice steak dinner once a month for you and your wife or just yourself. Maybe a couple steak dinners. Just like 2 tops, 3, depending on the cut of steak you get. Because you get like New York strip or something, it's like $14 from Walmart. You know, you only got $50. And you got to get a baked potato and everything else. Well, yeah, I mean, I know some people make more than they should. But no, there's some people that think they make a lot, but no, they could still get like $50, even $20 is better than nothing. Because if you're over there and you got your kids with you and your kids are like, Daddy, can we get soda or chips? You know, unless you're in the RFK ban state, you can get that with your fucking food stamps. And you still got $20 left over, and you can go get another bag of weed if you really want. Because it came off your food stamps, not your paycheck. Need some kids to claim on your taxes, haha. Well, it's called get a wife and make kids. I just got to get my kid back, and at this point, I'm pretty much done with women, so. I've been damaged way too much in a relationship, out of a relationship, the past. Dude, I don't see no bright future. I just see it getting worse. No, look, okay. I'll talk a lot of shit about Trump, but look, I'll give him this. He's at least trying to appease me, and he's similarly listening to what I say, and what I say usually is what the people say anyways, before they're saying it. Because I can usually say something that people weren't saying, and everyone's like, oh yeah, that's a great fucking idea. Like, yeah, I back that. You know what I mean? And he kind of pays attention. I at least give him credit this time around. He's not as unmanageable like it was his first 4 years. His first 4 years, no, he just ran through everything like a bull in a china shop. This time around, he's kind of like, he's still doing, he's going to be Trump and do what Trump does. But other than that, he's actually listening a little bit. It's not, I'm going to do what the fuck I want. Fuck what you just said. And just goes running into it. Like, bro, he was Leroy Jenkinson. His first term in there, bro. Everything he was doing, just straight Leroy Jenkins. Fucking Trump, and all up in the news. Yeah, I kind of overhear my parents' tax refunds when we were kids, so I know it helps. I can only imagine what it would be today. He watches while he eats his dinner. He sits there and takes all the toppings off the pizza and just eats the toppings, and he takes his buns off and just eats the fish patty. I watched that video, like somebody looked into his life and how he eats his food and shit. He's also, and the funny thing is, I know why Trump truly likes me though, because of the fucking food contamination issue. He's got a paranoia that he's scared to get poisoned from his food, allegedly. I don't know how true these are, but according to like interviews and this person, like their due diligence or whatever they did on the research of his like habits and what he eats, like he's scared to get poisoned and like, you know, he eats his food really weird. I think he gets like McDonald's every day, and he drinks like what, 5 Diet Cokes a day, or it's just for breakfast. I forget. I think someone made his breakfast, and they got McDonald's and they had like 5 Diet Cokes for breakfast. I should protect him, bro. He's a pedophile. I'm not protecting him. I can't protect him. He's just the president of the United States of America, and America's kind of got to keep, you know, moving forward. The machine can't exactly come to a grinding halt. You got to slowly take one piece at a time out here and put another piece in, so the whole machine don't lock the fuck up and collapse. I'll protect the next president for sure. Whoever the fuck that may be, should be me, but I'm not 35, so I can't be there. Well, I'm not gay, bro. You won't even know. Am I even reading what you're saying? Probably not. Yeah, I'm not reading what you're saying. So you're talking about your addiction to fentanyl. I'm sorry you were addicted to something, but I don't have an addiction to drugs. Sorry, bud. Anyways, block ban deleted. High as fuck? No, I ain't high as fuck. High as fuck off your mama's coochie. That's just great. Well, I am technically gay. I'm bisexual. I root for Team Pussy, but Team Pussy don't root for me. It goes classic too, by the way. And then Corpse, how I charge my phone. I'm an AI synthetic reptilian body, human robot body that it's solar charged. It's a phone that's coming out in 2035. It's going to charge off the human body without shutting down the brain, heart, lungs, or kidney, or any other vital organs. I escaped from Area 51. Don't tell anybody. Will Intel stock keep possibly? They ain't caught in the Jeffrey Epstein list. Do I stick it up to my ass? Oh my god. Fucking lag. Dude, why is it lagging? What the fuck? Oh, like, dude. The state of society, yeah, Toso, it's really scary. I'll be honest with you. They're trying to lag everybody out right now. So someone of importance might have been in here, albeit they're on a proxy account. And they had to lag everybody out. Like, I'm telling you, bro. Like, locked away in a cage. They're trying to lock me away in a cage, bro. I'm the Indominus Rex, dog. I busted through the glass. They weren't ready for that. They thought they could keep me there, and then I was just like, poke. Well, I mean, no, that's where the Helen Keller gave out SurSafe licenses and, like, promotions. Employees to come out of the bathroom not washing their hands and go back serving food. And if I bitched about it, I'd lose my job. Or, you know, they touch me or go touch something else. I got fired for reporting that. Because I didn't do that. Like, no, if I touch raw meat, I'd take my fucking gloves off and change them. You know, I'd get everything usually up to order on what was going on the grill, and then I'd change my gloves. So when I went to go touch cold shit or bread or something or anything else I might have been making, Like, no, I'm not cross-contaminated. It comes up after me and touches where I touch, they're not getting raw meat on their hands because I've changed my gloves to ensure that doesn't happen. Now, they go touching the meat drawer door, it might be a little bit different. That door handle is probably not going to be the greatest, but the only one should be touching that anyways is the cook. And they're changing their gloves out anyways. So, you know, they know when to switch that out when they touch that one. And they got the bad hand and the good hand. Or the good hand and bad hand, whatever, however you do it. You know, you can open the door with one hand, get then change them. People don't know how to change their gloves and all that shit. You know you can be Christian and take it in the ass, right? I guess you didn't read those parts in the Bible where you prostrate yourself and pray, did you? I think you missed that part, didn't you? You just don't want to mention that part, do you? Yeah, it's just like everyone's like, yeah, we'll cut that part out. That didn't happen. You forgot about those people, didn't you? You over here just judging people. And that, like, I'm a block ban to delete you because, first of all, you're using my profile picture. Second, you're over there sitting there acting like you're Jesus Christ himself and can, like, dictate what somebody can and can't do to be a Christian. That's, like, the most baffling thing. That's like me looking at you telling you you're damned to hell. At no point can I say that. I don't even care what you'd have done. Is it a fair assumption that you might be going? Yes, but it's not my decision at the end of the day. I don't get it. Like, why don't you stop being a troll? Why don't you get on your real account and have your face on your real account and actually have some conviction in what you say? Because other than that, it means you have no spine and you're a coward. And you just say things on the internet at whimsical glances with no repercussions. And you have no pride in what you say or your opinion. Which means you're probably up to doing shady shit. And again, you're just a coward and you're spineless. You should put your real face on your profile. And stop trying to impersonate me. Yeah, because it's been throttled down to that many. I'm sure somebody's streaming me and they got millions of people in the stream right now. They're just tuned into the wrong one. But anyways, block man deleted. Boomer. Dog, I'm a millennial. Are you retarded? What? They ain't responding again, so obviously, yeah, they were talking to me. I'm block ban deleted. Hey, his grandpa's about to take his cane and shove it up your ass. Don't worry, it'll be unenjoyable at first, but I'll make you like it. I'll make you like it. You'll learn something new about yourself that day. What are my thoughts on the Epstein files? We've been through this, brother. Albeit you're probably new to the channel. It is a fire sale. Everything must go. We need to contact people to make a custom wood chipper. And then we're going to gather all these people. I do not know which state's going to host it. We could do it at Madison Square Garden or something. Okay? Now, hear me out. We do it at Madison Square Garden or somewhere special. It's a big charity event. And we have these people in a line. And they, like, you know, let's say if somebody wants to see them do a front flip. You know, they got $5 on them getting front flipped into the wood chipper. No, somebody puts down $50 for them to get back flipped into the wood chipper. No. Somebody puts down $1 million for them to get somersaulted into the wood chipper. Now, and then that one gets sold there. It's like an auction, you know. It'd be like, sold! And that's what happens. Meanwhile, you got people in food trucks all around this selling food and everything, you know. Get your peanuts here! 2 hot dogs, $3! You know, and all the money that we build up there at like wherever this charity event is, we give it to all the victims that are part of the Jeffrey Epstein list, and then including, like, it's not just going to be the people who were like perpetrators of Jeffrey Epstein and like raping kids. It's going to be all the pedophiles. And then we're going to distribute all that money to the pedophiles and the victims and give them like compensation for what they happened to them. I mean, I almost want to go to the extent of how long the crime was. So if this woman was raped for like a week, no, the person's brutally tortured for a week before eventually they die. You know, if it was like for 30 minutes, no, they're kept alive for 30 minutes, as much as you can. Like, you'll give them a shot of adrenaline here and there. When they pass out and go in shock, no, you wake them right the fuck back up. Defib them, everything. Don't let them die. Make them feel everything. What a ripoff. Fine. 3 hot dogs, $3. Get your hot dogs here. Oh, no, if it wasn't that, I made a joke, albeit my buddy ain't here. I made it around him. He was dying laughing. No, we could see if really 100 people can beat a gorilla. We should put 100 pedophiles in a ring with a gorilla. Like, the gorilla has rabies, so eventually gorillas gotta get put down anyways, so no matter what, it's like, I don't know, it's not inhumane. We could find out. And even if they do win, they still die at the end. They still die at the end. We can find out if 100 people can beat a gorilla. We'll find out. Bro, I'm telling you, pay-per-view. A gorilla versus 100 people. Hunger Games, bro. What, gorilla what? Fuck 100 kids. What do you mean? I'm a little bit lost on the last part there. Talking to his wife? Dude, remember I'm blonde, okay? You might be trying to make like somewhat of a joke in the statement. I'm missing it right now. My hair color's showing. What are these damn squirrels doing out here, boy? Quit making the trees fall, son. Damn, son, where'd you find this? You want to feed some to dogs? I mean, you could do that. You could do that. Good feeds, like, I want, like, dude, unfortunately, it sounds bad. You're going to see kind of how dark my mind is a little bit. But no, I've thought either about taking them to the Amazon. Oh, first of all, no, you got to put them in a tub or a pool, right? And at some point, induce them to urinate. Make them drink water nonstop. They can't stop drinking water till they have to piss. And then you get that Amazon fish that swims up your urethra. And then they got to live with that infection. First, before you start any of this torture, you got to do that first. Whether it's male or female, you got to make them get that fish. Then you would take them out to the ocean and you'd cut their feet 1,000 times, let them bleed, and you hang them over the side of the boat and dip them in and let, like, you know, black tips, makos, or fucking a great white or a bull shark or tiger shark eat their feet off. Pull them back up, let them just be in agonizing pain, cut them some more, put them back in, and just let them be eaten piece by piece. Do that with sharks, or do it with piranhas. That's kind of my thoughts on the Jeffrey Epstein list, bro. We're almost there. Because unfortunately, some of these people have national security secrets to America, and they can't really be alive any longer. Because the minute they go into prison, now they're going to start running their mouth and talking about shit they shouldn't be talking about. Go ahead and tell you. And then it's going to be on the streets. And you don't need that shit on the streets. So, albeit the streets kind of already know, depending on how far you go up anyways. Because they're in the drug trade, whether people know that or not. As you can see, the strikes on the cartels there kind of went away. Well, I mean, oh, and like it goes into like again where it was like how long it happened. So like if this woman unfortunately was like kidnapped for a week and raped for a week, like no, that person's like kept alive for a week and slowly eaten alive over a week, and like they're given like adrenaline and like defibrillated, so they're staying conscious. They're gonna feel everything. This is what I would like to do. I'm telling you, this is what I'd like to do to him. Don't go to places with bears. Yeah, usually if you're loud, you're pretty good. As long as the bear don't have rabies, you're fine. You'll be fine. That bear has rabies, you're fucked. Crocodiles would be fun. You could make them run across, what is it, the Serengeti, that little, I don't know if it's called the Serengeti, but the Nile, that one river where all the zebra typically go across and all the, like the big crocodiles are. You can make them do like suicides across back and forth until eventually they all die. He's taken out to Africa and be like, no, go across, and when you get across, you got to come back. And if you get across again, you got to go back. If you don't, we shoot you. Or like shoot you in the leg so you still die slow or something. You know what I mean? So it's not like, oh yeah, you're getting out of getting eaten alive. They're not feeling that, no. Ooh, that's a good one. Because the Komodo dragon, dude, it would bite them and they wouldn't stop bleeding. They would eventually bleed out and die. There's nothing they could do. But they could probably climb up a tree, but then they'd eventually die slow. I don't know. That one they could probably get around a little bit. I mean, you could knock them out of the tree, I guess. Just get in the truck, from the back of the truck, push them out with a stick. You're still focused on the urethra fish? Oh, that was just like one part of the many of the punishments, dude. Just one part of it, all of it. The animals get a Chinese buffet style. Bro, this stream's gonna be so dark. People are gonna tune in and be like, dude, what is, like, this is awesome, but like, this is graphic. Well, it's a pretty easy game, Calvin. What level are you? I'd normally dox myself, but I don't do drugs, and I ain't even say my location. Blog pan deleted. No, you're good, Calvin. The greatest chat in the world. Yes, burning at the stake's too fast, because at a certain point, the burn's going to burn out their nerve endings, so they're not going to feel it anymore, and at a certain point, they're going to go into shock and pass out. Let alone through, like, suffocation and, like, oxygen deprivation. I'm not saying it won't be painful, but it's just too quick. I mean, it's not as quick as getting shot in the head, mind you. You know, it's kind of like drowning. It's the opposite of drowning, you know what I mean? Instead of you, like, having your lungs filled with water, no, your lungs are dried the fuck out and, like, frying from the inside out from, like, the smoke and hot air and shit. And, like, all like, moisture in them is boiled out. It's usually when you're around a fire and you catch a lot of smoke in your face consistently, you're incredibly dehydrated. And, like, you ain't been sweating at all that day. You've just been catching smoke in your face all day, and, like, no. That's why you're incredibly dehydrated. Yeah. Yeah, I like cats, bro. Just one candle at the toes. How have I been? I've been hanging in there. How about yourself? I wouldn't say many people would believe that, but it's something I've loosely noticed, and when I say that, I don't let him pull the wool over my eyes and be like, oh yeah, this guy's a great guy and he cares about me. You know what I mean? I'm still kind of out here homeless type thing, and I'm not being able to governmental advisory job offer. It looks like they want free help. You know what I mean? And it's kind of hard to free help a pedophile that blew up my special forces unit. Somebody's going to talk about what happened in that fucking war room. Somebody launched something somewhere. And that person, whoever's in that fucking drone or that helicopter, is in trouble. Well, I will say this loosely, albeit there'd be a catastrophe of clusterfucks everywhere else. You would have got like a price gouging check if Kamala Harris was in office. And you would have a dollar menu again and everything else. But you'd also probably have another 8 million illegal immigrants over here at the same fucking time. Me, I was never in the military, man. Even if I was, I'm not going to tell you. I'm just a civilian acting my civil duty, or civic duty, doing my civic duty. That's it. How do you stop inflation? Well, first of all, you know, our debt to GDP has been over 100% sinful. I've said this many times. If America's GDP, if all year, we like in simple math, and basic dumb math so you can understand the bigger math, and basic math, if America made $100 all year, we broke even or we were negative $30 because our debt to GDP has been up to 130% before. And it's been at 100 and over since Obama was in office. Even to this day, it's still over 100%. But you know, America makes trillions. So we're breaking even or we're negative damn near trillions of dollars every year. That's problem number one. Problem number two is you're not taxing the rich the right way, and they're getting away with so much tax evasion through all the loopholes by buying up all this property labeling as an asset so they don't have to pay taxes on it, by maliciously acquiring debt so they don't have to pay taxes. You know, someone like Robert Kiyoski's got $1.2 billion in debt. That's more than my state combined. I haven't done the actual debt of North Carolina combined, but I feel it's comfortable to say damn near more than my state combined. Like of all minimum wage employees and all this out here working right now in my state. And not even just minimum wages, basic civilians. All their debt combined, I doubt equals $1.2 billion. He does it, Trump does it, they all do that. And because they're buying a property labeling as an asset, they bought up that property for $500,000. Like I say, 100 acres, $500,000. They buy it for $500,000. They sell it back for $1 million or $2 million. Now the person who has to buy that for $2 million versus $500,000 has to make back their bottom dollar for the $2 million they spent buying that property to begin with. So your rent's going to be $3,000 a month. And even when they get their bottom dollar back from that property, they won't lower the property rate prices. At the end of the day, even as as good business practice, you know, you earned your bottom dollar back. That's the only reason you had your prices so high, was to get that back to begin with. Other than that, not many people are looking for like a 25 year investment to get their $2 million back. Some people play the quick game, some people play the slow game. It just depends how you want to play your finances. Because you know a hurricane could always come through and no, I don't have the finances to be traveling homeless. I stick in one spot. So people know where I'm at. People try to hem me up too much, so I don't move a lot. I kind of sit very still. No, that's illegal. That's a fucking felony. Block ban deleted. Well, look, I say this loosely. At a certain point, you got to realize you're a chief and they're just an Indian. Type mindset, a little bit. I say that loosely. You got to be respectful to your workers. You can't be a dickhead or it's not going to end well. That would not be a wonderful symbiotic relationship. I'll be honest with you. But at the same time, you know, I'm in charge. You know, do what you're told. You know, it's not like I asked you to massacre innocent family members and shit like that. No, that's not what was being told to you. You know what I mean? No, that was clearly a bad guy. We had to get rid of the bad guy. There's no if, and, or but about this. Albeit, you're talking more about the government. I'm looking at a more military aspect, but, you know, people got their First Amendment right. You're entitled to be wrong all you want. I don't care. Like, knock yourself out. That's not my problem. That's a you problem. Me, I genuinely do care about people, but at the same time, you know, you got to establish boundaries, because at the same, if you keep helping somebody, they're always going to expect a handout. At a certain point, you got to teach them to fish. You know what I mean? Albeit, you know, it's a analogy on fishing. You know, you teach a man to fish, he can feed himself forever. You know, you teach somebody how to, like, it's kind of hard to explain. I'm just going to stop myself there before I get caught up in like a weird ass explanation to an analogy. And then you got to realize it's like it's the duality of man at Occam's razor level. Long story short, you know, you got people that just want to work a 9 to 5. That's all they want to do. And they want to go home. They want to watch sports or their favorite reality TV show, whatever the fuck it is. Go to bed, go back to work. Whether they have a blunt or a couple beers, I don't fucking know. But, like, that's what they kind of want to do. That's all they want to do. They're happy doing that. Like, you know, it's the good old expression, you can take the horse to water, but you can't force it to drink. And you could have tried to force it to drink, but you're beating a dead horse. You know what I mean? And you're going nowhere. Oh! And you're going nowhere. Oh. Going nowhere. Oh, I'm so glad to have boots back on. They don't come untied and all this shit every 5 seconds. Like, oh, God. Then when I go to sleep, my feet are gonna stay warm. Ugh. I mean, they stay warm with my shoes, but eventually the shoes cool off. Just because it's not high up on my ankle. Shit, everybody go. Oh, yeah, and I ate today, too. I'm a little late earlier. Last question. Well, earlier question. Because no one's been talking. But, yeah. Scrolling up and missing that message. I had a whole fucking rotisserie chicken to myself, man. And taco shells with some Worcestershire sauce. And some, like, Cool Ranch Doritos. I don't have so much. I'll block ban delete you. Honestly, I said thank you for the donation. I might got caught up in the chat. Feel bad for it if I didn't. Oh, by the way, they donated €5. By the way, $6.83. That's the transfer over rate. So the euro is definitely stronger than the dollar. That's for damn show. That's for damn show, boy. Oh. I'll be right back. All right. Restart it. Because they are criminals. At the end of the day, like, dude, if you arrest the parents to illegal immigrants, like, kid, you gotta arrest the kid too. Because that kid's expecting those parents to come pick them up, and they're not gonna be there. Or they're gonna have the school bus, and the parents aren't there to let them in. Then they're gonna be wondering where the fuck they are. They're going to ICE detention center anyways. Because that's where the parents are. Unless they got like a first family somewhere that they can go stay with. But even then, You know, you got to kind of keep them together. And they got to really be anal intensive about that one, because, like, I want to say before Biden and then after Biden, what, it was like 86,000 kids were missing, and in total, like, since through like all the administrations, like, it's been damn near 500,000 missing or some shit. Don't quote me on those numbers accurately, but it's a shit ton of kids missing, and it's a problem. I'm all for it, man. I'm not for unconstitutional searches. If you got a warrant, yes, you are allowed to be in that property. There's nothing you can do. You can't sit there and be like, no, I don't want to let you in. You know, they got a warrant. You have to let them in. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about this. It's court ordered. Them trying to do it without a court order is bullshit. You know, there's a silver lining of them fucking up in some places. But, you know, it's unfortunate a couple people have gotten killed, but at the end of the day, that's kind of what happens when you don't follow lawful orders. You know, you recklessly driving down the road, also going under the speed limit's illegal, like, are all lawful reasons to have pulled you over and start questioning you. You know what I mean? It wasn't like you were just walking down the road minding your own business and these people just hopped out the car and started jumping your shit. No, you like it. And then the other dude, like, albeit they've tried to twist it in one way, but if you go back and look at the footage, when the dude gets pepper sprayed, he touches the other protester. And then I think he assumes it's the ICE agent, because you can see him go down like this and start to yarn up on them with their, like, head here in their arms. And you see the ICE agent come behind him and pull him off of him, because he thinks he's locking onto the ICE agent. Because when he gets pepper sprayed, the ICE agent was in front of him. And he goes waltzing a little bit into the car and then starts touching on somebody and assumes it's the ICE agent. Because they got pepper sprayed too. And you can, I even posted at 2 different angles where you see the guy literally start to aggressively dive into choking out the fellow protester that they thought was ICE. Albeit media tried to twist it another way, and the guy, like, trying to be like, oh, the guy was going to help this guy. Homie, I don't know if putting somebody in a chokehold and yarning them the fuck up is helping them when you're both, like, incapacitated with pepper spray. At that point, you gotta go Marco Polo, because I can't see anymore. Marco, you know what I mean? Before I, like, start hitting somebody, because you don't say polo back, that's when you can start hitting. Theoretically speaking. Till then, no. And I ain't trying to give anyone any ideas, but, like, no, you could clearly see them start to engage that other protester. Because they thought it was the ICE agent. And then again, you're jaywalking, you're obstructing traffic in the middle of the road and recklessly endangering your life and people on the road's life. Multiple reasons to pull you over and begin to question you and have a lawful reason to, like, theoretically detain you and search you. Via probable cause. Now, you just busted into someone's shit without a warrant, like, you can't be doing that. You gotta remember, a lot of these people coming over here are not here for your well benefit. People who are usually here for your well benefit, yeah, you could look at them like a sleeper cell agent and they're just being two-faced and they'll go back eventually or just stab me in the back at some point. But no, they went through all the paperwork and the legal avenues of what you were supposed to do to be a United States of America citizen in this country. They didn't hide anything about them. And again, if your reason to run over to the United States of America is to flee cartels, I do not know at what point getting yourself locked up into the incarceration system, let alone immigration customs enforcement, detainment centers, is going to help safeguard you from the cartels. You're getting closer to them. Like you're going to where they're already at. Like you're endangering yourself trying to run from them. Because he's going to go right to prison where they're all at anyways. I mean, they're in the streets here as well, but like, you know what I mean? You're going to where they're definitely at for sure. You can, but by laws like the immigration law since 1996, they can deny it. I don't care if you show me, like, you can give me everything from your birth, saying who you are. I can still tell you no. And like I see on video, your whole family got killed, everything, they persecuted you. Theoretically, I can legally still tell you no and to turn around. By the law. Without a day in court. Yep. You got to remember, they're not an American citizen. Sorry, they do not have constitutional rights. Even your 14th Amendment boils down, it gets specific. They cut it off, but it gets specific for United States of American citizens. And then when I say that, I don't mean, oh, they're not an American citizen, put them in Guantanamo Bay and inhumanely treat them, put them on fucking, you know, make them go through Project 731, dude. Like, no, God, no, nothing like that, but like, dude, like, they don't have the same benefits as we do. And how the fuck is it fair for them to jump the line compared to people that did the process, came here legally? And have been waiting for the last 10 years to have their day in immigration court, to be a theoretical, literal, legal citizen. Because until your day in immigration court, and the judge says, yes, you're a legal citizen now, you're technically a legal immigrant still, albeit you came here legally. You're illegal still. You're not a true American yet. That's also another like clusterfuck within the fucking swamped up fucking immigration courts. Because we don't like, you know, they're just over fucking loaded. Because it's not a bullshit number when you look at the numbers. Homie, it was like 8.6, no, I think it was 8.4 or 8.2 illegal immigrants came over in total throughout the 4 years of Biden being in office. It's not bullshit. Albeit he only legally approved for 30,000 to come across. Somehow 8.2 million got across. And then you got to be careful with some of these people that are like illegal, because at the end of the day, some of these people are born legal. If you're born in a certain part of territory in Mexico, whether you realize it or not Mexico, within the United States of America, along the U.S.-Mexico like war border and what we had captured, no, technically if they're part of that heritable line ancestrally, no, they're born a United States of American citizen, guaranteed, outright, via a war treaty. That's how we kind of ended the U.S.-Mexico war. It was like the parts in Texas and shit. Like, you know, these people could stay there, but they have to become an American citizen. And then from that point on, anyone in their family, like even today, if they were born throughout that bloodline, they're still technically an American citizen. They were born American. And that's another discrepancy as well. There's a lot of fine print. And then by the Mexico-U.S. treaty, we got to give them back immediately in safe harbor. Because for all I know, natives, which are applying to the original treaty, natives kidnapped these people and brought them over and forced them to do this. I don't know. I have to give you your citizen back. That's all I know. They were in great care, you know what I mean? And here they are again. I don't know if they came over here willfully or in distress. I don't know. But here's your citizen back. You know, that's what we promised by that treaty back then. And then we promised to indiscriminately hunt that fucker down. You know, so if like the cartels want to claim they're a tribe or like, you know, tribesmen or something, theoretically, no, I can by law hunt that motherfucker down. But it's kind of within the states. I kind of need approval to get over there. I got it. If I was reread, if I read it all correctly, I'd have to reread it because it's been like 6 months since I read it again. You're not using your real face. No, you're not using your real face, bro. I've doxed myself actively exactly where I live. Anyways, you're not using your real face. I'm just gonna block ban delete you. Because if you're using your real face, you'd have your real name attached to it. You're still no. Yeah, I got you. And like, no, like you gotta understand, my parents were immigrants. So all this shit of, oh, I'm a legal immigrant, I'm gonna get deported by ICE. No, unless you're doing something you weren't supposed to, that you think you were keeping hidden from the government. No. My dad was an immigrant. He also served in America's military. He never got deported. Not even like not when Reporter-in-Chief was in office, which was Obama, mind you. Never got deported then. Neither did my granddad. Or like my uncle or my aunt. One of my uncles, he was born here, so he's American. But he's dead. My dad's dead, my granddad's dead too. All of cancer. For all three of those. You'd think I'd put cigarettes down. I've had better and I've had worse. It's been one of those days. It's been more of a kind of mellow day today. I'll be honest with you. Very mellow. Kind of recentering and getting myself right. Trying not to get too fucking hung up on these dumbasses on the internet. Boy, they piss me off. I'll be over here brewing in hatred, man, or anger. It's like, these people are annoying. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I'm really trying to get myself back to neutral here, for sure. I've got a lot of good coming my way, whether I realize it or not. I'll be honest with you. I got a major promotion coming up. And I'm still going to be me, but I've got to definitely get back to neutral for damn sure. It's like, because what I'm seeing now, it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. I'm ready for it though. I'm ready to like be able to go where I want to go. Be like a T-Rex out in this bitch. Theoretically, go wherever I want to go. Really, you know, some places I'd kind of stop myself from going, but like the amount of promotion I'm gonna get, now I better go wherever I want to go. See who I want to see. Some people won't even know I was there. They're just gonna be like, hit, I'm out. Back of the line, motherfucker. It was so hard not to yell at him. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I don't care if you, I mean, like, well, that sounds terrible. I'm not even going to say that, what I was going to say. You've been misinterpreted, and just, I don't need to be misinterpreted. It's going to be great. There's 8 people in here. There's only one person talking. Hey, Milo, how you doing? Hilarious. You hear that noise? Hey, I can't re-imitate that noise. That's a popcorn chicken bird, by the way, making that racket. The bird's like this big. It's able to make that loud ass trunk noise. Busy writing stuff. What the fuck are you writing? You over there like Dragonheart? And the knight had the sword in the mouth of the dragon. OnlyFans. What? No, you better get blocked and deleted, Milo. There's no OnlyFans here. That's harlot charlatan bullshit. There will be no harlots or charlatans in my presence, Milo. I refuse. Looking for Carcel Repo? Oh, you're an asshole of the day, bro. You're the asshole of the day, dog. You're the Grinch driving around out there, dog. Unless you got somebody's car that's like rich and they can pay their payments and they're not paying it. You're repoing those people, yeah, that makes sense. These poor people, you're just making them poor. They're already fucked. Stop fucking them worse. You don't have the common courtesy to give them a reach around. I hope that audio did not get taken off of that one meme I put on TikTok. What in the fuck is this? Holy Mother Mary in hell, what the hell is this? I got you. Why don't you ask AI to do it, Sinful? And then just rearrange it around a little bit and change it from there. I one in Texas for $2,600. I don't even know what kind of truck that looks like, to be honest with you. Ugh. Good God. I swear, what is tomorrow? I ain't supposed to swear, but it's Saturday, right? Oh my God, stop lagging. Yeah, it's Saturday. Shit, I'm probably gonna fast tomorrow. I've eaten so much. What is the Mickey Mouse shit's going on in here? Like, I can't do a good Emerald Lee voice. I can get to that decibel, but I can't get to the tone. Okay, Repo, that makes sense. I see those shows where they go up to somebody that obviously looks poor, and they'll just repo their car. It'll put some people out of a job, but not everybody. AI will definitely put a lot of people out of work. But it's not going to put everybody out of work. Because at the end of the day, if you got nothing but AI robots on that construction site, no, I can steal your shit. The robot can't exactly stop me. Because if it malfunctions and decides to attack somebody, it can kill them. So it's never going to have that within its algorithm. And usually the size of a robot you can just easily push over anyways. I don't even give a fuck you're an 8-year-old kid. You can push that damn thing over. At a certain point, just put a brick on it and it can't get up. But I mean, well, if you got the supplies to pin it down, you can pin it down. You can put a big log on it or something and it can't move it, you'll be good. You'll be like, error. Never mind taking a piece of like rebar to the back of its head. Boosh! I don't think they're going to be making these things out of titanium, bro. That'd get a little expensive. So you being able to break its circuit boards and everything else, and then at the end of the day, they're all going to be on their independent, like, they're all going to be on the same internet service provider, albeit, yeah, sure, they'll have AI defense systems, but, homie, have you ever seen war? People can hack into that shit. I'll put my lighter. And if you can hack into one and they're all on the same internet service provider, you can hack into them all. And you can just shut them all down. Or get them to fuck something up completely. Restaurants, I could go in there and order 10,000 Big Macs, you know what I mean, or 10,000 Whoppers and just walk away. Or just hop the counter and go right in the back and take the food myself. And then, like, the cost of AI robots, albeit it'd make it cheaper for them, allegedly, they're going to try to make back their bottom dollar for all the money they spent on the robots to put in there and all the programming and everything. So your prices of your fast food's going to go up even further. No, AI ain't taking over anytime soon. You got a long way to go. AI is not going to take over until you have Cortana type AI. Long story short. Or Jarvis. AI is not taking over for a very long time, and even then AI wouldn't take over. If you look at the theoretical video game of that version of AI, or like movie. If AI's like that, yes, theoretically it's taken over. You're really not stopping that, no matter what you want to do. Good luck. I'll go ahead and tell you now, Cortana will fuck you up. Don't even try, homeboy. That's like your super angry ex-girlfriend, whether you realize it or not. I knew you were cheating on me, you motherfucker. Look at your Tinder profile. Cheater. Cheater. Cheater! I need to make a parody about that with Cortana and Chief. Chief gets caught with a Tinder or something. Chief, what is this? And she like pulls it up in his visor. That's nothing. I'm a little busy, like he's like busy like fighting like elites or something. I'm a little preoccupied. And then she's like, well, this is preoccupying my like CPU right now. Why is it? What is this profile? Am I not good enough for you? Oh, we've been through together. Like this make her into like an emotional wreck. Because that's kind of how she turns into in the game, anyways. And I mean, starts malfunctioning, bro. And it'd be a hilarious parody. My chat frozen now. Okay. Well, I guess about to end the stream and restart it or something. There's only 7 people in here. I might drink a little bit and listen to music before I restart it, though. There's only 7 people in here. Not many people are talking. Like, some people are driving. I don't expect you to text and drive. I don't know. It's gotten to that point when I've been streaming and like the algorithm shifted down to like single digits and just it's only one person talking. Like a few people will chime in here and there, and then it's just one person specifically talking, and that's it. Because I'm really leaning on the Toso thing. I really feel like there's a bunch of people on a back channel somewhere illegally streaming, and they're all viewing it there, and they're in the wrong stream. And they're in the absolute wrong stream. So I got to be careful when I say go check the description of the video now. There's not like 500 people in the channel, and it's like, yeah, check the description of the video. There's 9 people in here, 11 now. Trust me, I'm well aware of the evil people are doing on my name. It's just funnier to watch them hang themselves. I'll be honest with you. No, he's give him enough rope and let him go. Eventually it's gonna... Because they'll say something and that, like, pretty much cuts the slack and it's straight neck snap. There's like, there it is. That's all it took. Dude, how far back in the stream are you? Bro, I said that like 5 minutes ago. How far back are you? Like, what? No wonder there's probably so many people not in here. That's another thing. People probably tune in and they're not even live. Like, up to like the current second of the stream. They're like 5 minutes back, 10 minutes, 30 minutes back. And I'm reading their answers or something. They're just like talking shit about something. It's like, oh, that's what they were talking about. I was talking about that 30 minutes ago. Dab on them hoes. I want to let my hair down, but I don't because it's a pain in the ass to brush that shit. You know, when I pull it out of the ponytail, it's not too knotted up. When I, like, bro, it gets into a ratted it gets into a matted rat nest when I have my hair down and I sleep with my hoodies up. And I mean, I can endure the cold and wet my hair again, but it's just, I don't like doing that. I'll only do that when I have to. Until that, other than that, fuck that. Shit's not fun. I was actually about to go listen to music. I was about at the end of the stream. So you message. Yeah, I dragged over down trees. There's a wind wall beside me. I built that. I could keep going all the way around. It just chose not to. I just did that right there. It kind of hides my camp a little bit more. And if I do have a fire, it hides it. It's like a windbreak wall. You can't see it. And then I got a dirt wall in front of me. I panned the camera in front of me, but there's a shit ton of trash right there. I've got a lot of it in a trash bag. I gotta put the rest in the trash bag as well, but it's cold in New York. I got you. But yeah, anyways.